Hello and welcome to my LEGO channel. Today I'm going to show you how to build some of the stuff from my newest MOC, the LEGO Star Wars Mini-MOC on Cardia. So yeah, for the arch, that was pretty cool. I just took two of these, or if you have just a 2x10 or 2x8, whatever this is. Yeah, this is a 2x10 or just two 1x10s. And then connect those together with a 2x8, like that. So that right here you can put a 2x1 T-slope and a 2x1 T-slope. That. Then on the top, take these dark red things and do it like this. And this will be the front. Excuse me. Then do some regular slopes, regular 2x2 slopes, and then some inverted slopes like that. And I didn't have two inverted slopes, so I just did some 1x2 inverted slopes. So that's the arch. But for the symbol on it, I just used Erling bricks as the base. So take two of those, line them up like that, and then in the back, two holes, put a 2x1. Like that. Then do a 1x4 in the front two holes like that, and some 1x1s connecting into the 2x4. So rather than, actually that's the only way they connect. So yeah, that's how it should turn out. And then in the front, just do some more of these slope things. Make sure they're facing upwards with those studs like that, and then I just did a 2x2 round tile for a little symbol, and then connected it right here to the bottom with these two studs that are showing from the top, like that. So that's how I did the arch. And then to connect it to the base, I just did some grates in the back, 1x1 tile here, and a 1x1 stud there, so that when you connect it on, obviously it'll look good, but it'll also disconnect easily. So that's what I did for the archway roof thing. I thought that was pretty cool, and it also looks kind of nice from this angle because this slopes up and this kind of slopes in to match that. Then for the beds, I took a 2x6, and at the bottom of the bed I just did a dark red 1x1, 1x2 jumper plate, and a 1x1 cheese slope, like that. Then a 1x2, that 2x2 tile, and a 2x2 plate. A 1x2 tile, that, and a 1x1, 1x2 plate, and then a 2x1 cheese slope. So that is the bed. And take a figure his feet, the bottom of his feet, will connect into those two studs, and then if you just lay him down, that's pretty much how he'll look. And just do the same thing. Take a 2x6, a red jumper plate, a 1x1 cheese slope, 1x2 plate, 2x2 tile, 2x2 plate, 1x2 tile, 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, and a 1x2 cheese slope. So that's what I did for the beds. And excuse me, coming into the bottom here, you'll notice that they're not gonna, the figure's arms will hit the edge. They won't be able to, because right here you can see his arms obviously hang over the side. So if you just put him in right up against there, then his arms would hit. And if you put him in the middle, then there wouldn't be any space for them. So I just took some white jumper plates and connected the stud to that. The stud to the corner. Like that. So he'll stick off the wall. And for the other bed, since it'll be going on the other side, just do the opposite way. So, like that. So the beds, actually I did that the same. The beds should be opposite, and I keep having brain spasms. So I did that correctly the first time. But anyways, so if I take this guy off, just tilt this down here. This is how they should look. With the jumper plates sticking out a little bit. But that way, rather than them just connecting like this, and this guy having his arms not be able to go there, you attach a jumper plate so that they can, and to connect it into the base. Whoops. To connect it into the base, did I go all the way back? I don't think so. Did I? No, probably not. But anyway, so when you have them both connected, it'll look like that. And they'll be sticking off the edge a little bit. So if I put our clone in to take a nap, his arm will go up against there with being able to fit. So that's how I did the bed. And I took off his helmet and blaster, so I guess we'll get right into the helmet rack. So I just took a white fence and I had one of these with the no studs, like you can't stick a blaster through there, so I did that and that. So I did 2 cones, but this one didn't match that one, so then I just did 2 studs on top of the cones, like that. And then you can stick a helmet on, and it'll look like that. And then I just took a cylinder and with the hole, and then stuck a blaster in it. And that just connected that just connected right here, like so. And then you can put a helmet on and put your blaster thing in. So that's how it connected, just like that. And for the next thing, if you notice here, got 2 blank spaces here and 2 blank spaces here, and I think we should fill those in with some detail paneling. And dropped a piece. Okay, so the first one, take one of these 2x1 with 2x2 at a different angle. Do 2 grates, one like that and one on the top, and a 1x2 clip like that. So that'll be one of them. And to make the opposite, you'll just connect the grate on the opposite side, and like that. So that when you have them, they'll go like that, and they won't be symmetrical. Well, they are, but just in the opposite. So to connect those, just come right into the back, and the clip will go all the way over like that and like that. So we got some detail, and I just took a white rod, and connected it into those clips, and there is the little detail on that side, but we still have 2 more detail spots. So I took the 2x2 by 1x4 light gray, and since it was light gray, I did a dark gray grate on top and a 1x1 clip and a 1x3 tile like that. But it depends on how you do it. I'll do one like this with the clip like that, and one the opposite way. So grate on top, that on like that, and the clip going like this. So excuse me, when you connect it in, one will go like this with the rod going up and down like that, which is what I did for the MOC, and that looks okay. And the other one goes like that with the rod going like that, which also looks okay. It looks actually a little bit better, but it would be a bit of a more of a hassle to get the clones in and out of the beds. So, but I like that actually better. So I guess I'll just switch this one too. There. So I guess that matches better also with the other rod. So yeah. And the other thing was I did the Barc Speeder. The Barc Speeder, in my opinion, the best Barc Speeder Lego made was the Barc Speeder in Sidecar. So I have that right here, but we don't want a Sidecar on our Barc Speeder. So you just fold this out like that, if you have the speeder, then pull off connector, push this rod all the way through and pull it out, and you can replace that with something else, but I didn't really care. And then you have this thing, so I just pulled this off and then detached this part and disconnected these, and then you can connect them back. So just, oops, that'll happen sometimes, but pretty much you just want to get the blue rods out, just like that. And then you can connect them again. You can connect the blue rods to this piece again if you don't want to lose any other pieces. So that's what it should look like with those out. And then you can connect the bar back into the sidecar. And on the bottom, excuse me, it'll be like that. But I decided that if you take the tile off the bottom and this off the bottom, I'll connect the tile into the bottom of this, like that, and then just flip that around and connect it like that. And then I just grabbed some of these from my collection, inverted slopes, and connect them just like that. And then you can connect this back in like that. So that's how I did the Barc Speeder. So, in my opinion, this is the best Barc Speeder Lego has produced, and you just have to take off the sidecar to unleash its full potential. But yeah, this thing I just stuck onto the MOC base plate with a clear stud to the front circle in this 2x4 like that. And this pathway, you can put a clone running along the pathway. If you want. And then you can connect this back up. But yeah, that's pretty much all the modifications to stuff and the builds that I did for this MOC. The hologram table is really simple. I just take a 4x4 round plate with the studs, connected this piece so that it could rotate. Just connect it like that. And then a dark blue stud, dark blue translucent stud, a satellite dish onto the stud, which fell. Oh, there it is. Put the satellite dish into the stud like that, and just a cone, a transparent blue cone, and then connect the stud into the middle for that kind of a hologram table. It looks pretty good, but it also works well for tight spaces. It's the hologram table that I also used in the actually, I'm not sure that I've used it in any of my videos yet, but this is the hologram table that I obviously used in this MOC, but it's nice because you can turn it. So, like, if they have a layout of a building or something, then you can do that. You can, like, attach different studs, and then it'll still rotate, and kind of like the, can't remember the planet, but it was like the blue energy. It was like a city with the blue energy on the walls that the separatists and clones fought on. And it started with a C, but I was blanking on the name in the Clone Wars TV show. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the buildable stuff I made for this Cardia MOC. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video and could build some of the stuff. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this build video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I already said that, so bye.